Hey sluts. It's been a while. I would say like it's been maybe 5, 6 months since I last posted. I've been feeling so uninspired lately due to work and other issues outside of that. Like I've just been feeling so burnt out. I never really have time to draw because I would only have like a 2 day weekend, and that 2 day weekend was just s- used for me just catching up on sleep. Anyways, Inktober, yeah. Inktober, it's Inktober time, or at least it is during the time of me recording. I actually lied. It's November 4th at the time of me recording. This was supposed to come out on October 31st, but since October 31st was on a Tuesday, I did not feel like recording. Not that any of this matters, but I wanted to show you guys my process and how I started and completed Inktober. By the way, this is actually my second time doing Inktober. When I say second time, I mean second time actually completing Inktober, because I have done many attempts of Inktober before this. But yeah, this is technically my second time completing Inktober. I've tried joining Inktober years ago, but I could never make it past like the first 3 days, of course. There would also be times where I would just pick and choose from the prompt just because I just didn't know how to draw certain words. Overall, I just didn't have much of a good time back then. The screen is bright. So yeah, process. So my process for this year, just like last year, was the first thing that I did was take a screenshot of the prompt and save it to my phone. And then I would go through the list, figuring out which ones I could and could not draw just from looking at the words. The ones that I had a harder time thinking of, oh, sorry, my ear hurts because I screamed into the mic and like it's affecting me right now. But yeah, I guess I'll never scream into the mic ever again because I'm listening to this through headphones and this hurts. It's like someone took a drill into my ear. But anyways, the ones that I had a harder time thinking of, I would write them down in my handy dandy little notebook and write a few drawing ideas that fit their respected prompts. After writing my ideas down, after I do that, I go right into sketching. Oh my god. Okay, my ears all good, I think. Okay, after I do that, I go right into sketching, which some people count it as cheating if you do it early, but I stopped caring about that rule. Honestly, that rule was kind of the reason why I wasn't really having any fun, because I don't know, like with the younger me thought like in order to actually do Inktober, I have to do it once October started and do a full page drawing every single day. Um, Honestly, I probably would be able to do that now.
Bombastic
Actually, no, I
side
wouldn't
eye.
because I work. But like, if I didn't work, I'd probably be able to do that right now.
No offensive
Actually, no, I wouldn't because
side
I'm too
eye.
lazy. Anyways, yeah. So the rules for squares. I'm kidding. If you want to do Inktober that way, by all means, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Do whatever works for you. Heart, finger hearts. Okay. I did all the sketches and some of the recordings back in September and early October, just so I wouldn't feel rushed to finish on time. I also decided to do something different this year and post on Instagram Reels. And holy, that was annoying. I was running out of space, as always, on my phone because I forgot I was recording in 4K. My last videos were recorded in 4K because I thought it was pretty cool that I had 4K setting on my phone, but I forgot to take that off, and so I was wasting space by recording in 4K on my other couple of videos. So anyways, I had to delete some of my videos, my old ones, and I was running out of storage on my account. So I ended up having to delete everything just to make room for more space, all because I didn't want to buy any more storage. And by the way, storage right now costs 49 cents a month for 100 gigabytes. And right now, my phone only has 15. And yeah, I don't know why I don't want to buy storage. I just don't want to buy anything. Anyways, yeah. Also, Reels is such a pain in the ass, but We all already knew that. Because of that, I was starting to not have fun. I seem to notice that like any sort of minor inconvenience really disturbs my whole week. And like, does that happen to anybody else, or do I need to seek treatment? Anyways, I know this may not be related to Inktober, but I don't have a costume for Halloween. I mean, I did, kinda. I don't buy costumes anymore. I just make them out of my regular clothes. I seem to notice like the costumes are like this really cheap fabric material from like the Halloween stores, and I don't really care for those materials. They make my skin feel itchy and uncomfortable. But anyways, I just make them out of my regular clothes. But that's besides the point. I was gonna dress up as a vampire. However, it's fucking cold. Tip, it was 50 degrees outside at night, and I live in the south, so anything below a 60 is considered cold to me. Um, I'm not going anywhere anymore. However, I'm supposed to be handing out candy, and I don't want to sit outside freezing my ass off in the dark. I think, I think I'm just gonna paint my face as Frankenstein's monster or something. Or I could wear like a bed sheet and go outside as a ghost. That would be cute. Hey, future me. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of trick or treaters outside. Like I only opened the door once for one kid, and that was it. I did see. I also decided to sit outside in my makeup and just wait for kids to just come to our house, and there were some kids outside, but there weren't a lot of kids outside. I think it's also the fact that like my house is in the worst part of the cul-de-sac, so you can't see it unless you're down the street. And I live next to elderly people, and they're obviously not giving out candy. So we didn't have that many kids coming to our house. But I did seem to notice that like by the end of Halloween, the day after Halloween, November 1st, they at least took some. However, those trifling decided to leave all the grape suckers inside of the bowl, and grape is my least favorite flavor. So fuck. Yeah, those kids. I'm kidding. I am quite saddened that like there weren't a lot of kids out. I also seem to notice that like everyone else was having this problem. I think it might be because of like trunk or treat, and that might be the reason why like a lot of kids weren't out trick or treating on Halloween. But you know, let's hope next year we have more trick or treaters, because when I was a kid, um, when it was my turn to go out trick or treating, like by the time we would come home, the bowl would be empty. And now, like, you can't even see the bottom of the bowl. You can still see like tons of candy. It's like no one touched the candy. It's like they just moved it around with their hand, and that's about it. But let's just hope next year is better than this year. How the hell did I go from Inktober to trick or treating? I mean, trick or treating isn't even a part of the script that I just wrote. Here's my outro. Anyways, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Insta if you like my art. Please, please, please. I've been trying to reach 100 followers on Instagram. I've been on Instagram for like 6 years. Since 2017. I haven't even reached 100 followers yet. But anyways, you don't have to do that, but it'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks, sluts. Bye.